the back of their mind. I know some of their players are gone, but still in the back of the players' mind. So I think this is a loss. Then I have them winning out against UL Monroe, on the road at Arkansas State, at home against Texas State, on the road against South Alabama, who lost Fluff Bothwell and Jill Lopez, and I have them beating Troy at home to go 9-3, 7-1. I think Southern Miss is going to be super fun to watch this year, just like Marshall was, and I'm excited to see how they do. Next, we have South Florida, which they were on this list last year, but due to injury, Sean Atkins got hurt for some time. Yaheem Yassine from Purdue, the transfer receiver, got hurt. Byron Brown got hurt at quarterback. They was just facing a couple injuries. So thanks, South Florida. They're going to be back on this list. I think Alex Golesh is a great head coach. He still managed to get Southern Florida to a bowl game and win the bowl game, the Hawaii Bowl, which I watched. I think that was on Christmas Eve. It was electric. Went to like 5 overtimes where they won 41-39. Great game. They were coming off a 7-6 4-4 season in the American Conference. They returned 12 starters, 6 on offense, 6 on defense, namely Byron Brown, the quarterback, who last year, like I said, got hurt, but was 78-132, 59.1 completion percentage, 836 yards and 2 touchdowns, and 269 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. They returned 4 O-linemen, and they returned Keyshawn Singleton, the receiver, with 26 catches, 408 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, defensively, they returned Mac Harris, linebacker, with 82 total tackles, 54 solos, 4 sacks, 2 pass breakups, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, and a scoop and score touchdown. Shaylin Schuler, linebacker, 62 total tackles, 34 solos, 3.5 sacks, pass breakup, 2 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles. Taven Ward, the safety, 61 total tackles, 41 solos, 3 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries. Deshaun Rucker, cornerback, 41 total tackles, 36 solos, 7 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. Kewan Banks, a defensive back, 30 total tackles, 19 solos, 2 sacks, and 4 pass breakups. Ben Knox, a cornerback, 22 total tackles, 15 solos, a sack, 6 pass breakups, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. They lose, like I said, Sean Atkins, who was to one of the best in the American League. He's trying to fight to get in the NFL. It's going to be tough for him, but I'm wishing him luck. He had 79 catches for 781 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kelly Joyner, a running back, with 121 carries, 799 yards, 6.6 a carry, 12 touchdowns. Naquan Wright, another running back, with 109 carries, 510 yards, 4.7 a carry, 8 touchdowns. Currently trying to make the Colts. They lost Brent Austin, a defensive back, transferred to Cal, who had 48 total tackles, 36 solos, 10 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. DeCurious Hawthorne, defensive tackle, 39 total tackles, 17 solos, 2.5 sacks, 2 pass breakups, 4 fumble, and a fumble recovery, trying to make the Rams. And they lost Tafiq Bayer, a safety, who had 54 total tackles, 34 solos, 2 sacks, an interception, and a fumble recovery, transferred to Colorado. Now, they're the 74th overall recruiting class, 85th in transfers. Now, Rocco Nico, a linebacker, transfers in from Kent State, who had 61 total tackles, 30 solos, and 2 pass breakups. Sam Franklin, a running back from Oklahoma, transfers in. Now, these stats for when he's at University of Tennessee Martin, in 2023. 223 carries, 1,378 yards, and 6.2 a carry, and 11 touchdowns. So he's trying to duplicate some success. Jacob Merrifield, defensive tackle from FAU, had 16 total tackles, 4 solos, 2.5 sacks, which is pretty good for a defensive tackle. They were 46 in total offense, 118 in total defense, tied 67th in passing, 39th in rushing, 33rd in scoring, 127th in passing defense, 81st in rushing defense, 100th in scoring defense. Obviously, they have to shore up that defense, but think about USF last year. They had a stretch where they were just forcing turnovers. Obviously, that's not something you can continuously keep up with. The great defenses can, but not good to bad defenses, or even average to bad defenses. So they had their stretch, but once the stretch ended, the defense kind of got exposed a little bit. So we'll move on to the schedule, where I have them beating Boise State again at home. I already explained the Boise State segment. Losing at Florida, losing at the U, beating South Carolina State, beating Charlotte, shout out Tim Elvin, beating North Texas on the road, beating FAU, which is another battle of Florida, losing at Memphis, losing against UTSA at home, losing to Navy on the road, beating UABA on the road, and beating Rice at home to go 7-5, 5-3. Now you might be saying, Carl, 7 wins, we should look out for this team. They play Florida, Miami, and Memphis. Like those are. I mean, well, Memphis is a conference play, but conference foul. But Florida, and Miami is two Power Four schools that are really good. And then I have them only losing. Well, I have them losing 3 straight conference games, but I don't have them winning the conference. I just think they're a good team that you should look out for in the conference. They can easily beat Navy. I do think they can beat Navy if they, stay play sound football, gap control. Don't let the option unbalance the defense. You got to stay. You got to read, eye discipline. Watch the football. Don't go for the fakes. Don't jump out your gaps to open up lanes. Just play sound football. Memphis, I'm not sure what Memphis looks like 100%. They lose a lot of talent. They lose some receiving talent. Rock Taylor, and Demir Blankenship. They lose Seth Hannigan, who they had for a long time. So it's some talent lost there where USF, that could be a swing game. I do think UTSA is a loss, though. I'm not gonna lie. I really like UTSA, but yeah, I have them going 7-5, 5-3. But I still think they're a good football team. Next.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.